This is problem number 10 from section 4.2. It says, let the function f, defined by this piecewise function, calculate a fish harvest in thousands of tons when x hundred fishing boats are used in a region. Evaluate f of 4 and interpret the result. So part A, they want us to evaluate f of 4. So f of 4, we're going to take 4, plug it in. 4 is between 0 and 6. So we're going to use this piece of it. So that's 2 times 4, which is 8. Now they want us to interpret it. So x is in hundreds of fishing boats. So when I put 4 in, that's 400 fishing boats. And this 8 value is harvest in thousands. So 400 fishing boats caught 8,000 fish is the interpretation of what we just did there. Part B, find the absolute maximum on the graph of f and interpret the result. So I can calculate for the first part what the max for the first part would be. So the max for this top part is 12, right? Because we plug in 6 times 2 is 12. That's the largest number you can get from 0 to 6. But what about this part? Because we're talking the in totality of this piecewise function, what's the max? Well, let's go ahead and graph this part. And then we can look at a window from 6 to 36 and see. So we're going to put in y equals negative, I'll use a fraction button here, 1/6 x squared plus 6x minus 18. And then I'm going to go to the window and I'm going to change my y values. This is probably not going to be it's not going to be less than 0, so I'm going to say 0 here. I'm going to put my maximum at like 100. And let's go up by tens. And then my x values are going to go from 6 to 36 by 1s. Let's see what that looks like, that graph. Okay, I think that's working out nicely for us. So all we have to do now is use the calc button to find a maximum. They want a maximum here, right? Left bound, so just go to the left side of the hump. Go to the right side of the hump with the right bound. Let it calculate. And it says our maximum is y equals 36. 36 is larger than 12, which we got for the first part of the piecewise function. So our max is 36. So max is 36. Now that is for, it looks like 18, x equal 18. So I'm going to go ahead and write that this coordinate would be 18, 36. Because they're going to ask us to interpret this. So let's go ahead and interpret the result. So if x is 18, that means it says 100, so we're going to say 1,800 boats caught, and this is 36,000, caught 36,000 fish. And that's the interpretation of our max. The most number of fish that are caught is 36,000.